The US is a big country, and some parts of the country reacted a little bit late to the infections that were occurring. We know that the West Coast shut down very, very quickly, but New York was a little bit later to do that, and now we see the consequences of that. So when my colleagues in Hong Kong say, why are we trying so hard to keep the virus out of Hong Kong? I remind them, just look at what happened in New York that reacted a little bit late, and actually Singapore could be in the same position as well if it hadn't acted so quickly in January.
Right, Ben, talk a little bit more about what's happened in Singapore, because right now the cases are only increasing on a daily basis. There seems to be the second wave that's hit this part of the world. What is your own understanding of how things unfold from here?
So there's two ways that we deal with infections in a community. One is through testing and tracing their contacts to stop chains of known transmission. The other way is just by social distancing, either having a lot of people staying at home or going as far as lockdowns. In Singapore, they chose the first approach as the priority test and trace, and it seemed to work okay until there were lots and lots of imported cases that caused trouble for test and trace. Other places that have had more success in keeping numbers down have focused a lot on social distancing, but the problem with that is that it's not sustainable. And actually many places in the world are now looking for their exit strategy and looking to Hong Kong, Singapore, Korea for tips and ideas of how to exit from lockdowns.
Where do you sit on the debate in the United States about when that economy should start moving again and when that society should start going outside again? We just had a conversation with Bill Gates in the United States, the founder of Microsoft. He says sometime around June, but that seems quite optimistic at this point by my own assessment.
Yeah, the first thing is to ramp up testing to a much greater number of tests so that test and trace can become feasible, and then keep some elements of social distancing while relaxing others. But the other lesson from Hong Kong, Singapore, and elsewhere in Asia is that imported cases can really cause big problems for local epidemic control. And that's going to be a challenge for the United States going forwards, how to limit the number of importations once parts of the US begin to open up again, because if there's too many cases coming in, that's going to place a big challenge for test and trace, and even for social distancing to then stay on top of.
Hi, I'm Emily Tan, and thanks for watching CNBC. You can check out more of our videos by clicking on the boxes on the screen, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more. Thanks for watching.